Magandang araw sa inyong lahat.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening po sa lahat ng nakikinig po.
Hello to all our viewers from here and around the world.
Napakaganda na ating tema ngayong hapon ito.
Isang mainit na pagbati po sa inyong lahat.
Welcome to the Bridges Show. I'm very happy to be here. And I think it should be a really interesting and fun topic.
But there are things you want to learn. So I want to take it from there and then I listen to them.
Meron silang mga materials upang maging makabuluhan pa ang pagiging Katoliko. Lalong-lalo na sa susunod na henerasyon.
Sa akin po, sa mga kabataan, use competence, as a basis.
In real life, hindi naman talaga tayo tumitigil sa buhay. Kailangan talaga tuloy lang ang buhay kahit anong challenges natin.
Palawan, Cebu, Baguio City, Atty. Dwight, at La Union. So we are saying that revenge travel is real. Mas kailangan natin na i-share ang hiwaga ng sa mga tao.
Good and health should go hand in hand. So yan ang gusto namin paratingin sa gobyerno.
If you just devote your life to truth, hindi ka mayaman sa pera, pero mayaman ka sa tao.
Siyempre, ang pinakamaganda po naman sa ating universidad ay yung talagang matuturuan po tayo kung paano magmabuting tao.
Happy anniversary to Bridges. Here at Bridges, we build bridges of faith, bridges of hope, and bridges of love.
With the inauguration of the UST General Santos campus last month, marking the official opening of the university's first expansion outside of Luzon, the Tomasino Soc Sargent Alumni Association has the advantage to position itself as one of the university's partners in bringing the Tomasian brand of excellence to Mindanao and in supporting UST Jensen's population growth and institutional goals. So with this, our episode of Bridges will be about learning about Tomasino Soc Sargent's plans and their challenging journey in engaging the Soc Sargent Tomasians in community development and extension programs and in promoting solidarity among the alumni to help achieve UST Jensen as a center of academic excellence in the region. Bago po ang lahat, this is Dr. Evangeline Timbang, the President of the College of Education Alumni Foundation Incorporated, welcoming you once again to another exciting and inspiring episode of Bridges. Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. Binabati ko rin po ang lahat ng alumni sa lahat ng sulok ng daigdig, saan man kayo naroon ngayon. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of us. With this afternoon, to host the program is, of course, the President of the UST Alumni Association, Atty. Dwight Ramos. Magandang hapon, Atty. Dwight.
Hi, Doc Vanji. Good afternoon. And of course, it's so nice to be back here at Bridges today and hosting with you. Napakagandang hapon din para sa lahat ng ating viewers worldwide. And of course, welcome back everyone again to Bridges, the University of Santo Tomas Alumni Association virtual talk show that showcases our notable Tomasian alumni and notable UST Tomasian alumni events for everyone's lifelong learning. Today's episode is brought to you by UST Alumni Association of Soc Sargent, or what they call themselves UST Socs, and of course the UST Alumni Association, or the UST AEI.
Okay, before we continue, we ask our audience to please remember to like and share our show, and of course, subscribe to our UST Tomasian Alumni Community YouTube channel and follow our Facebook page. Ito po isang malaking pagsuporta sa ating programa. Maraming salamat po. Atty. Dwight, as President of UST Alumni Association, how many accredited chapters does the association have?
Yes, wow. Napakagandang tanong yan. Of course, as of now, we already have about 30 alumni association members. Well, mostly in the Philippines, of course, those that are college-based and also abroad. May mga alumni associations na tayo that are members of UST-AAI. But that's different from the chapters. Because we are also in the process of putting up chapters. Kumbaga, short of being an alumni association, nagkakaroon na ng aggregation ng iba't ibang grupo ng mga alumni natin sa iba't ibang parte ng mundo. And with that, we have countless kasi they are all in the process of getting together and forming their own chapter, and then finally later, when they get accredited by the AAI and OAR, then they become alumni associations that are officially members of the UST Alumni Association, which is a federated organization.
Wow, ang dami na pala, Attorney Dwight, 30 and more to come, di po ba? And imagine, hindi lang sa Pilipinas, hindi lang sa Luzon, besides Mindanao, even outside the country. Meron na tayo sa Hong Kong, I heard about it, di po ba?
Yes, that's true.
Meron na din po ba sa USA?
Coming up, yes.
Yan, at sa mga ibang Asian countries po, di po ba? So
That's
that
true,
means
that's
wherever you are, UST, Tomasino, Tomasina, you can actively participate in all these organized chapters, no?
Yes.
Talking of chapters, ano po ba talaga ang significance and benefits? They might ask us, no? So ito po bang mga chapters natin ay somehow nakakatulong sa mga alumnus and alumna natin?
Definitely. And of course, one of the first things that the chapters are able to do is, of course, to keep the Tomasian alumni spirit alive. Yan.
Yes, yes, right.
We are imbued with an ethic grace, and this is how we come together so that we can make this be part of our lives wherever we are, where we are working, where we are living, o kung saan tayo galing. Yan, our place of origin. So kung ikaw ay Ilocano, for example, then you can join the Tomasino Ilocano para you can participate in all of the activities, not only of your local alumni association, but also together in solidarity with the other alumni association. So lahat ng 30 na yan, pag nagsama-sama sa isang project, ay isang napakalaking opportunity, not only for the association itself, but for its members para mag-participate and of course, give back to the alma mater.
Yes. So very interesting po ang mga projects na for the past many years at naging very, very active at supportive lahat ng mga UST alumni, mga Tomasina natin. Wherever you are from, talagang nakita natin yung eagerness to go back to the university, yung love and yung passion to be of help to the community that we serve at the same time. At syempre, basically po, ang gusto nyo talaga, makita-kita sila. Mag-reminisce ng kanilang previous experiences together when they were still students in the university. And that is bringing our university closer to the people. Yun ang isang magandang objective ng ating association, no? So, kayo po, bilang ang present president, ano po ba yung most interesting na hindi na makalimutan mula na po kayo as presidente of the Alumni Association?
Well, kanina nabanggit mo, no, yung love of the Tomasian for our alma mater. Yan, napakalakas. Yes. And we have that concrete branding as Tomasians. Sa amin, sa Faculty of Civil Law, for example, we are called Tomasian lawyers. And then most of us, of course, we are called Tomasians. And yung brand na yun, we carry it, yung ating 3 C's. Wherever we go and whatever we do, I think that is the brand already that we carry, no? Being Tomasians ourselves.
Yes. So, palagi natin naalala yung mga tinuro sa atin, no? Now, it's all embodied in the 3 C's, di ba? Competence, yan, commitment, compassion. May brand na may tatak na talaga ang Tomasino, di ba? So, pagka nag-a-apply ng trabaho, Tomasian ba yan? O alam na namin kung ano yung qualities meron kayo. So, kapag we have created our presence at the same time, our brand at the same time, no? So, they look forward to having Tomasians in the community. Naku, ang dami natin pag-uusapan talking about this. So, hindi ko na patatagalin at kausapin na natin ang ating panauhin ngayong hapon. You know, Attorney Dwight, Napaka-interesting po ng ating topic, no, sa hapong ito. Nakarating ka na po ba sa General Santos?
Yes, of course.
Naku, buti ka pa. Hindi pa rin nakakapunta doon at siguro marami pa rin ibang hindi pa nakakapunta, no? So this topic this afternoon will bring us to a journey going to a beautiful destination through Soc-Sargent sa pamamagitan ng talakayan natin with our very special guest. Introduce ko na siya, Atty. Dwight. Okay, game na tayong lahat, ha?
Yes, yes.
Okay, our guest this afternoon is no other than Architect Antonio Villanueva Jr. Yan, di ba? He comes from the city of Coronadal. He graduated from our beloved University of Santo Tomas, and that was from 1989 to 1994, taking up BS Architecture. Naku, pagdating sa arkitektura, talagang walang-wala. Magaling talaga wala, no? Magaling talaga ang matamatinan dyan. And, well, let's accept the fact that he is a board passer and a placer. Yeah, top-notcher, no? In 1995. A recipient of academic, professional, and civic awards as well, and engaged actively in various architectural and construction projects, as well as related businesses. He has been active in our Tomasian alumni community in Region 12, also known as Soc-Sargent, and currently the president of UST Stocks or Soc-Sargent. So, let's all greet together and welcome Architect Anton. Good afternoon, Architect Anton. Welcome po sa Bridges.
Good afternoon po, Attorney Dwight and Dr. Vanji. Mayong hapon and magandang Jensa.
Good afternoon, Architect Anton, and of course, welcome to Bridges today.
Opo, at good afternoon din po sa lahat yung taga-subaybay at binabati ko din po yung mga kapwa ko alumnus sa UST Soc-Sargent, lalo-lalo na yung mga officers po namin.
Yes, and of course, and of course, we're happy to have you and talk to you about exciting things, no, that are happening in Jensen, particularly, but of course in the whole of Soc-Sargent, where you are the president of UST Socs, diba, Dr. Vanji?
Yes, batang-bata pa pala si Architect. Kasi yung years of graduation niya ay medyo malayo nung year ako graduate.
Compared to us. Dr. Vanji, compared to us.
Diba? So marami na yan na karanasan siguro din, no? As an architect at the same time,
yes.
Proud to be a Tomasian architect din.
That was about 1994, no? About
yes.
Years ago. And so, well, before going to Soc-Sargent and Jensen, Architect Anton, kailan ka huling napasyal sa UST Campus Manila?
Attorney Dwight, halos every now and then, every year, pupunta naman ako ng campus. Nagpa-participate po sa mga activities ng USTAI, our mother chapter. The last time I was there was May of 2023 during the Santa Cruzan. Nag-participate naman.
Okay.
Yes.
Meron po kaming Reyna na pinadala, representing Reyna Mora.
O ibang Reyna nyo, galing pa sa Mindanao?
Opo. Last year po.
Authentic, original. Yes. So therefore, Architect, since you are from Mindanao, no? Nagkaroon ba sa isip mo, no, nung araw na sana may UST rin sa Mindanao? Did it ever, occur to your mind na how you wish meron ding UST na present na nagpo-function or, nag-o-offer ng mga Tomasian education sa Mindanao?
Opo, yun na po pagpasok ko po ng UST 1989, napakahirap po dahil malayo. Twice a year lang po kami umuwi during summer and December. So how I wish po na sana nung time na yon may UST na sa Jensen ako sa Mindanao para hindi na po kami pupunta ng Manila. Dito po namin nalaman na 20 years ago nakabili na pala si UST ng lupa sa Jensen. So yun nga pong nangyari. Hanggang ilang taon bago po nagsimula. Then luckily, mag-open na po si UST ngayong June.
Yes. But of course, Doc Danji, before that, yung group ni Architect Anton, no, together with the other members and officers of UST SOX, no, they already thought about coming up with the UST Alumni Association in their area.
Wow.
Paano nag-umpisa ito, Architect Anton? Was this something that you thought about as a group, or you were invited? How did this happen?
Ako po yung isang tinawagan ni yung past president namin, si Carmela Reyeca, as pioneering member po ng UST SOC Sergeant Chapter. So we were established po 2018 with only a few members. So yun na po, ang aming pillar po is si past president Carmela Reyeca, as well as si Father Boyd Suplico at saka si Father Gerald. Na-establish po ito dahil noong 2017 nagkaroon ng groundbreaking yung UST campus sa Jensen. So by then, nagpo-form pa lang po kami, nag-gather kami ng mga Tomasians. So we're recruiting Tomasians in our region na magbuo po kami ng chapter. So nabuo po kami ng 2018 and we are the first alumni association po ng UST outside of sa Mindanao po. So kami po yung wala pa po, kahit sa Davao, mas malaki po ang Davao, mas malaki po yung Cagayan de Oro. Kung ang SOC Sergeant, yung Jensen, doon po kami nag-establish, nauna po kami sa kanila. So, in time din po na kinoconstruct yung campus ng UST. So, yun, parang nasa 6 years old na po kami ngayon, 2018, so nasa 6 years kami. Yung past president po namin, nag-serve po siya ng kanyang term for 5 years. So, yun po, maganda naman po ang nangyari sa panahon na yun. Despite na-encounter po namin yung 2020-2021 na pandemic, wala po kami activities doon. So, yun. So, ngayon medyo masaya, medyo lumalaki na po ang aming association.
So, in other words, nung mag-groundbreaking, yun na ang isa sa mga inspiration nyo na ito na ang UST, so we better do something about getting together, uniting ourselves. So, nakaka-excite pala yan, no? Kasi you know that your school is going to rise in the next few years. So, we better, equip ourselves and be proud of it. Hindi po ba? Pero ano ba, meron po ba kayong mga ilang members so far at this time sa inyong association?
Kami po, we have around active members of around 40. Where we had our induction of new members last April 10, and we inducted new members of about 12. So, nag-grow po yung chapter namin. Marami pa pong mga tumasinong SOC Sergeant dito sa amin na hindi po namin officially na-induct. So right now, we're encouraging them to be bona fide member ng chapter po namin so that ma-recognize po sila, hindi lang po ng chapter namin, but also ng UST Alumni Association, Mother Association.
Okay, so Attorney Dwight, look at that, no? Kita mo yung pagiging naturally inclined to build and create something out of nothing. Wala pa sila noon, di ba? Alam nila, graduate lang sila ng UST. But look, there is a purpose, there's a mission. Nakabaon na, ingrained na yan sa kanilang mga sarili. I would like to say part yan ng kanilang formation, the love for the university and the love to serve to other people. So very interesting ang development. So siguro kung mayroong next 50 years o next 100 years, ganun din yung inyong association. No? Hindi ko pa siya, lalo pang yayabong yan. Pero alam mo sa pagyabong, hindi nawawala ang problema, no? Hindi nawawala yung mga challenges. So ano kaya? Ano kung, let's say something majestically nandyan na ang UST. Sa tingin mo, ready kayo sa kung ano mang problema ang dadating sa inyong association?
So far, yung problema namin ngayon is just to gather the alumni yung una. But right now, mukhang hindi naman po kami nahihirapan dahil maraming interesado, maraming
Mm-hmm.
na willing din to participate, no. Yung nga, yung commitment namin to give something back to our matter is the primary purpose of our association. Sabi nga namin, charity born out of gratitude. So, yung participation po namin, yung involvement namin dito sa association, just like any other association, is voluntary. So, yung something na kailangan po nating mag-give back din sa school, sa UST, university na pinagtapusan po natin.
That's right. In other words, paying forward and giving back
Yes.
to our alma mater, no, for what we received. And I think ang napaka-importante dun sa sinasabi ni Architect Anton is, of course, the coming together as a group. No? Kung minsan kasi, of course, we know as individuals we can contribute naman, but together as Tomasians, as a group or as an association, mas marami tayong magagawa. Architect Anton, kasi yung SOC Sergeant is actually, we're talking of a region, di ba? Ano yung components ng SOC Sergeant?
Yung SOC Sergeant po, Attorney Dwight, is composed of 4 provinces, South Cotabato, Cotabato Province, Sultan Kudarat, Sarangani, and yung 4 na cities po, General Santos City being the center of SOC Sergeant. Coronadal City, Tacloban City, and Cotabato. So, but the regional seat of the government po, nandito po sa South Cotabato, sa probinsya po namin.
Yeah.
Po ang pinaikli po yun, nagiging SOC Sergeant. So,
SOC Sergeant. Architect, sa lahat ng sinabi mo ng mga lugar dyan sa region na yan, wala pa akong nararating. So I'm so eager, well, siguro ilagay natin sa bucket list natin bago tayo lumpunta sa ibang bansa. Ito muna, no? Because I've heard so much, maganda, maraming fresh produce ng mga local products na nandyan. At siguro may kaiba tayong gusto mong i-share ba, Architect? May kaiba bang, personality, ugali o tradisyon ang mga taga-SOC Sergeant?
Wala naman po. We were very hospitable po, katulad na...
Hospitable.
You are very much welcome po dito, Dr. Angie. Si Atty. Dwight, ilang beses na po pumunta dito. Nakapaglaro na po kami ng golf.
Naku, talaga naman. Atty. Dwight, ha? Talaga pumunta. So, sige nga, Atty. Dwight, kung madalas kang pumunta, how do you greet us if you are in SOC Sergeant? Paano bang pagbati sa mga bago pa lang na pumupunta sa SOC Sergeant? Anong dialect?
Go, Oste! Yan ang dialect. Yung
standard greeting. Kung nasa UST.
We already have our presence sa SOC Sergeant. So, I'm also assuming, Architect Anton, na yung chapter ninyo covering these areas, yun din siguro ang primary market ng UST Jensen, ano?
Opo, yung SOC Sergeant po kasi halos mga 5 million na rin yung and actually hindi lang po, I believe hindi lang po yung SOC Sergeant Region 12 yung primary target ng UST, but also maybe the entire Mindanao and also yung BIMP area po. So ito po yung sinasabi namin, Brunei, Indonesia, Malaysia and Philippines na area. Kasi I believe sa UST Manila may mga students din po na galing sa area na to, from Brunei, sa Indonesia, na nag-aaral sa UST. So with the opening of General Santos UST, so mas malapit na po sila. Ang isang advantage po namin is napakalaki dahil mababa po ang cost of living dito sa amin compared sa po kami coffee, pagkain, po lahat. So yun po, looking forward po, excited po kami sa pagbubukas ng UST campus.
Architect, I remember, sabi niyo nga, medyo ilang taon na rin kayo nag-exist, no? Would you like to share ano na ba yung mga magagandang projects natin nagawa so far since na ma-organize ang SOC Sergeant alumni group?
For the past 6 years po, naging involved din po ako with the leadership of our past president, Carmela Royeca. We were able to accomplish many projects na rin, like outreach project. Namibigay po kami ng mga school supplies. Nakabigay po, malaking project po namin is nakabigay po kami ng temporary learning space. Para po siyang temporary building. Pwede po namin siya sa Makilala municipality. Yun po yung naapektuhan ng lindol noong 2019. So yung fund po namin coming from our fundraising activities din. Yun po ang ginawa po namin. Nagtayo po kami ng 2 temporary learning space para po siyang temporary na classroom. Kasi po pag inspection po namin doon, yung ibang students, elementary students, nasa ilalim ng puno lang po sila nagkaklase. So,
talaga?
nakakawa naman. So, isa po yun sa identify namin na project. So, ginawa po namin yan. Then, last year, nagkaroon po kami ng follow-up project sa kanila. Meron po kami mga school supply dispersals. And nagbigay din po kami ng mga gift giving. Aside from that, we have also some outreach project with other places then yung mga less fortunate constituents natin within the region. So, yun po yung mga directions na, yung mga projects na nagawa po namin. And we are aiming to continue it in the coming year. Dinagdagan na po namin dahil si UST Jensen mag-open na. So, may mga kailangan po kaming kampanan. So, kailangan namin tulungan yung UST natin.
Ayan, okay. So, very, very Tomasian. Di ba? Oo, gusto talaga tayo dyan. Oh, by the way, Architect, you were present during the recent inauguration of the UST Jensen. Meron ka bang gusto ikwento o i-share na mga kaganapan noong induction? I think meron mga pictures tayo, no? Ayan, tingnan natin. Sige.
Uy.
Sige, give us some... Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, ito po yung induction namin, held April 10 sa Jensen, inducting the new officers, attended by no less than Father Rector Richard Ang and other Dominican fathers. So may mga guests po kami, may mga bago kaming Tomasian din, alumni na nag-participate at nag-join po sa event.
Ayan.
Oh, ang dami pala nyo, no? Ayan, si Dr. Jurin.
Jurin Jacamora, first na Alumni Association induction na natin niya. So, ang guest of honor speaker po namin si Father Rector Richard.
Okay.
Yan.
Naku, parang ang saya-saya nyo dyan, ano? Ayan, induction na ito.
Ito po yung induction ng new officers po.
Okay. Ilan po lahat ang officers nyo ngayon?
Nasa 15 po kami,
Okay.
Dr. Rubani.
Board of Officers. Ayan.
Kasama po yung board. Nagsalita din po si Dr. Henry C. Robert C.
Ayan.
Then we exchange tokens coming from UST. Then kami din, may mga binigay din po kami sa lahat ng mga guests.
Yeah. And I also see Doc Evelyn Songko, Elena Enriquez. So,
our USDA officers and founders. Very active tayo dyan, no? Ayan, so, si Father Rector.
And of course, Architect Anton. And yung si Ma'am Royeca, no? Carmela. So, yun, I think to the right of, or to the left of the rector. To the right of the rector. Yan, si Father Boy.
Ayan, si Father Boy. Masasense mo naman yung ating pride, no? Pride of having the UST Jensen. And of course, yung pride natin sa ating SOC Surgeon Alumni Group.
Yes, yes.
So,
Ayan.
ito din po yung nangyari during the inauguration. So, the following day, April 11, yun po yung solemn blessing and inauguration ng UST Jensen Campus.
I see.
Attending po kami doon.
Mm.
Ayun.
And no less than Bishop po ng Bishop of Marbella, si Bishop Caceres po.
Siguro ang daming umaten. Mga ilan ang umaten sa ating event na ito?
Marami po. Punong-puno po yung lobby ng UST Jensen. Doon po may nagkaroon ng mass. Doon po yung program. Yan po, nagmamas. Ito na po yung ribbon cutting. Umaten din po si Mayora Lori Pacquiao ng Del Santos City.
So from both government, non-government, private groups, no? Tsaka mga organizations.
Ito na po yung ribbon cutting. Nandun po si Father Provincial.
Ayan.
Yan, yung
You could see in their faces, no? The happiness, the pride. Ayan.
At mukhang nag-cooperate ang weather, ano? Architect.
Wow, laki
yan po yung lobby. Yan po yung lobby ng UST Jensen Campus. Malaki po.
Lobby? Wow, parang mall.
Sa UST main building.
Huge.
Nagkaroon po ng mass. Doon po nagsimula. Yan po ang mga members namin. Marami po.
Yes.
Yan. Very interesting yung event kasi inauguration
Then, nagkaroon ng umaga, nagkaroon din ng donation si Dr. Robert C. Some medicines to one of the hospital ng Jensen, Royaca Hospital. With him is Ma'am Evelyn Songko and from other...
Very good.
Wow.
Yan ang campus ng UST.
So beautiful. Majestic, no?
Opo, yan.
Wow.
And with the background, nandun po yung Mount Patupong. So, yun po yung isang tourist spot din sa Soc Sargent.
Architect, na-imagine nyo ba na magkakaroon talaga ng UST dito?
kaya nga po, hindi ma-imagine eh. Sana, punong panahon namin, hindi na po sana kami nakapunta ng Manila. So,
because you enrolled and studied in UST, now you have this blessing, this gift. Wow.
And ito po, during ng umaga, the morning of June 10, before our induction sa evening po, nagkaroon po kami ng outreach project. This is in cooperation, in participation with the Office of Alumni Relation and also with the Office of Secretary General. Namigay po kami ng gifts, gift packs sa 150 families po, recipients doon sa Barangay Batomelong. So, pagkatapos po niya, nabigyan din po kami ng mga snacks sa kanila. So
ang dami pa ng activities na naganap, no?
During the day po, dalawa po kami.
Blessing, mass, gift giving.
Opo. May outreach po kami ng umaga, pagkagabi, induction po. Then kinabukasan, yun naman sa blessing integration naman ng UST Campus.
Parang na-imagine ko na yung excitement ng local community sa mga naganap. Yeah.
So, ito po yung pinakauli, yung groundbreaking ng Ricardo Espo Innovation and Research Laboratories held last April 24.
Daming achievements, daming mga activities na naganap.
Yan po si anak ni Senior Espo yung naka-white po. Sila po yung may-ari ng Century Tuna.
Yes.
Matagal na po sila sa Jensen. Meron po sila planta sa Jensen. And also, proud to mention din.
Ayan. Thank you very much. Through the pictures, nakita natin yung mga nangyari. Yes, Attorney Dwight.
And then we had an idea of really what happened. At sabi mo nga, Ma'am Banji, no? Excited for sure ang mga locals. But then, of course, Architect Anton, being a local yourself and being immersed in that community, kumusta ba talaga ang pulso ng bayan natin dyan? Are they also as excited? Are they happy that UST is already in Jensen?
Yes, Attorney Dwight, people are very happy and excited with the opening, with the onset opening of UST Jensen comes June 2024. So, malaking bagay po na nandito na po yung UST bilang isa sa Big Four universities sa Pilipinas. So, abot nila. Then, yun nga po, malapit na po kung gusto nilang ipadala yung anak nila na mag-aral sa one of the Big Four universities, hindi na po kailangan sa Manila. Nandito na po sa Jensen.
Yes, so it's really an opportunity for education, no? And bringing, of course, the Tomasian brand of education to the local community. In case naman, Architect Anton, of the role of the Alumni Association in promoting or in assisting the establishment and of course the growth of UST Jensen. Ano yung role na nakikita mo for UST SOX?
Yes, Attorney Dwight, one of our plans and program is to help UST Jensen in the promotion and marketing activities. With that, recently we conducted a press conference last April 23 in cooperation with the General Santos City Public Information Office. We invited the local media po and some of the bloggers. We were hosting the event and yung panelists po namin sila Dr. Maribel Nonato at Father Dexter Austria and Engineer Albert among others. So yun po, isa po yun sa activity na ginawa namin. Yun nga po in promoting Jensen and marketing UST Jensen in Sox Sargent region. So, yun po yung malaking role namin ngayon sa association. Paano po namin mapopromote yung UST Jensen. So, ang ginagawa po namin, halos lahat ng mga announcements, halos lahat ng mga publications ng UST main, ay meron po kaming social media na ginawa. Forward po namin doon so that as many as possible na makaka-access po, masishare po namin yung activities, schedules ng UST Jensen po.
Yes, that's a very critical role, Doc Manji, for the alumni.
Yes. Siyempre na doon yung commitment nila, no, to be part of the furthering the growth, no, and being as part of the community development through UST projects, di ba?
Yes.
So that means talagang may short term, medium term, at long term plan na ang SOX Sargent natin or UST SOX. Kasi wala na, no turning back na tayo dito, Architect. mas dumadami ang nag-member natin, mas dumadami ang project, mas na-encourage, na-inspire, na-motivate ang lahat, no, maging part ng association natin. At you feel fulfilled, of course, no? Yung fulfillment of being part of the beginning of the university until further heights. So, nakakatuwa naman. So, at this point, manano po ba kayo na-identify na parang dream plan nyo so far for the next 2 to 3 years? Manano ba tayo mga ganyan activities or projects?
Meron po. Yung nga po, as we continue to solidify other alumni association, alumni in the region, yung mga Tomasians po, pinagather po namin sila. Pag marami na po kami, mas marami po kaming resources. And with that, mas marami po kaming magagawa.
Yeah.
We are also committed to constantly support our mother alumni in its activities para kay Attorney Dwight din. So may mga activities sila Attorney Dwight na nagsusupport po kami every year. Then we're planning to conduct then fundraising activities this year. We are doing golf tournament every other year, every 2 years po, to raise funds for our outreach project and our other activities. And we are also dreaming to sponsor an academic scholar dito sa UST Jensen. So yun nga, ang academic scholar is medyo madugo po dahil we have to sustain his or her. for the entire course, for the entire program, kung 4 years ba o 5 years. So, yung malaking challenge sa amin is where do we get the funds? So that's why we're coming up with some fundraising activities to come up with the funds. Then lastly, we are aiming, medyo nag-ambition po kami na magkaroon o magtayo ng alumni building dito sa
Wow!
para doon na po kami
Very good!
doon na po kami mag-meeting, doon na po kami may mga activities. Kasi po, after 5 years, after 4 years, magkakaroon na ng first alumni graduate ang UST Jensen Campus.
Yes.
We are
New members na kayo noon.
May new members na po kami. So, inisip namin, lalaki itong association namin. So, kailangan maging handa po kami. So, yun po yun.
Yeah.
And, yun po, ang nangyari nga po is malaking challenge na binigay sa amin ni Father Rector during our induction. Akala nga po namin pabiro is the swimming pool daw po, Olympic size. Pero malaking amount po yun. Mukhang hindi po kaya ng association namin. It comes to project funds. So, but we are talking to some people, interested donors po, na baka ma-realize po itong partnership namin with UST Jensen. On the talks na po kami with some individuals and hopefully ma-materialize po ito. And sana ma-put into reality ito in the next 2 to 3 years po.
Yeah.
Ang dami kasi potential doon ng lugar, di ba? Nung region, ang dami. So, nabanggit ni Architect kanina ito ko sa tourism. Nako, dyan papasok yata yung college namin. Oo, we will start with maybe some, survey or research, and then maybe we need to talk to some local government officials or, if they're interested to engage in our research, parang ma-discover talaga yung ano ba yung mga magagandang pwedeng attraction pa ng ating lugar. And that keeps people interested in General Santos. At syempre, hindi ko pababayaan, hindi ko i-mention yung aking, aside from tourism, yung aming hotel and restaurant programs din we might be of help to you in the future. Who knows? After the first set of programs or courses being offered now, baka yung next, yung phase 2 or phase 3, makatulong na kami sa community, through, of course, your help, ma-develop yung kanilang mga local cuisine dyan, yung mga tourist destination dyan, di ba? Maganda yun, makaka-contribute yun. So there will be a lot of reasons why people have to visit General Santos. And at the same time, yung mga alumni, nakakatawa, very prophetic na si Architect. Iniisip na niya yung gagraduate after 5 years, so, and more. Yan na yung mai-involve. And siguro hindi lang pa lang lumalabas o hindi pa lang nasa search, pero ang dami pa na gustong siguro mag-member na inyong association. But then, syempre, very, very challenging yun. Pero ang ganda, Attorney Dwight, ang ganda ng vision ng ating president.
Doc Vanji, dyan mo talaga makikita na si Architect Anton and of course the UST Sox. They are there for the long haul, looking forward to many years at tama yung sinasabi niya, their own alumni building and their own sponsorship of the swimming pool and of course ang isang realization ko, Doc Vanji, Architect Anton, I thought that when UST went to Jensen, it was going local, para bang from the national it goes local, yan yung naisip ko for a long time, but talking to Architect Anton yan, it made me realize hindi pala, they're going international, more international, because they do not intend only to, of course, serve the local region, but the ASEAN,
The ASEAN market,
The ASEAN market, because malapit-lapit nga pala dyan kila Architect Anton. So I think it's sabi mo nga, vision. They already have the right vision for it, and we'd like to congratulate, of course, the UST for this initiative. Sabi nga ni Architect Anton, when did you learn na may planong ganito? Way back, di ba, Architect Anton?
Correct. So, ang laki ng role ngayon nila, lot of things that they want to plan, lot of things they see in the future that they can contribute. So, talagang malaki po yung magiging role ninyo, to
Yeah.
the next 5 to 10 years. At syempre, pag sinabi natin Soc Surgeon Alumni Group, naku, very fertile, very creative ang mga minds niyan. At, Diyos ko, huwag kayong mag-alala sa mga funding, dadating po yan, don't worry. Automatically po, nakakaroon, pag kailangan mo sa bagay, mag-pray ka, ayan na, dadating na. Hindi
Yes.
lang galing siguro sa Soc Surgeon yung fan na dadating, galing pa kung saan-saan pang lugar ng mundo ang dadating. Pag nakita nila na ang ganda, may vision, yan, may mission, so let's help them. Yan, blessings will pour. Di ba, Attorney Dwight?
Yes, yes. And so nandiyan na rin lang tayo. Siguro we can ask Architect Anton or for himself naman and for UST Sox. How do you see UST Sox in the next 5 to 10 years kaya, Architect?
Yeah, Attorney Dwight, I see a vibrant organization in 5 to 10 years from now. Since yung, as I mentioned, dadami po kami kasi magkakaroon na ng alumni association, magkakaroon na ng alumni and graduates doon 4 years to 5 years from now. So mangyayari, since yung pagka-graduate nila, wala pa naman silang college association, just like in Manila. So we're going to observe them. So yung association namin pa ang mag-guide sa kanila. And kami meaning, dadami every year. Until such time na kaya nila magtayo ng, nabawa, College of Pharmacy, USC Jensen, kaya na nila magtayo, marami na sila na alumni association nila. But before that, sa amin sila, kami ang sasalo. And when we're looking forward also, 5 to 10 years from now, hindi lang yung USC Jensen, yung alumni association dito sa Mindanao. So sana makabuo kami through our initiatives na yung Davao din magkaroon ng USC Alumni Association din, as well as some urban centers in Mindanao. So yun yung direction na nakikita ko na mangyayari in the next 5 to 10 years.
Yeah, ang sarap naman nun, no, Doc Manji. Kaya kung ako ang estudyante, nag-e-enroll pa lang ako, pinag-iisipan na yan, graduate na ako at alumni ako at pinaghahandaan na ako ng UST Sox. No, Doc Manji?
Yes, so hindi tayo magtataka na hindi lang hanggang college sila dyan mag-aaral. Baka mamaya may mga further programs pa, no, after college. So tuloy-tuloy yung magiging alumni nila, Architect dyan, from the undergrad programs to hopefully to the graduate program level na, no? Ang dami na. So you really have to be focused and then remain united. And really importante yung nandun yung love for the university and love for each other, wag aalisin. At syempre, mahalaga yung a-achieve nyo yung mga dreams nyo together, no? Because you have a vision as an organization. So, kung ano man yung mga challenging roles na yan, kayang-kaya nyo yan as long as you work together. And of course, you have good leaders like Architect Antonio Villanueva. Hindi ba? Importante kasi yung leadership sa organization eh. So, katulad ni Atty. Dwight, bakit katulad ni Ma'am Evelyn Songko, ay Diyos ko, kita mo naman to, mga leaders na ito, na-inspire tayo, na-motivate tayo sa kanilang style of leadership. So, kaya nga tinatanong ko, ano bang meron ang Soc Sargen na bakit nagiging, parang ano sila, no? Parang silang walis ting-ting, parang united na united sila. Ano bang meron? Sa tingin mo, anong common quality ninyo?
Siguro yung camaraderie namin dahil nandyan lagi, marami kaming bisita lagi from UST Manila. In the person of Father Rector Richard lagi po siya dito sa Manila. And every time, sa Jensen pala. So every time na nasa Jensen siya, nagkakaroon po kami ng dinner with him and his team. And marami pong mga tumasinong Soc Sargen o member namin are willing to host a dinner for him. Parang i-accept lang na nandito si Father Rector. And also the team of yung OAR na sila Ma'am Juliana Camora. Kung kahit sino po, kahit sila Atty. Dwight, kung gusto nila pumunta po sa amin, we are very willing to share a glass of wine with him. And also to share tuna sashimi with him also. So yun yung ginagawa namin every time na may bisita po kami. yun na yung opportunity for us to have a fellowship with our fellow alumnus in Socsar.
Mhm.
Tama yun. Tama yun, Doc Vanji. No? Kami naman, ramdam na ramdam natin yan. Tulad nga ng binanggit ni Architect kanina, no? In solidarity with the Mother
Yes,
Association.
solidarity.
One
Correct.
of the most active talagang members din, no, of the UST-AAI is of course the UST SOCs. Napaka-supportive, and they've always been part of all our activities
Yes.
in solidarity with all the other alumni
Mhm.
associations. Ibig sabihin, iisa talaga tayo lahat na Tomasino. Yan.
Kasi hindi maiwasan sa ibang organization, parang nanlalata, parang nawawalan ng gana. Pero bakit yung mga UST Alumni Association natin, like this group, no? Parang yung apoy nila hindi namamatay. Ba't kaya?
Yan, Doc Banji, ang imbued with
Yun, that's what I'm waiting for.
It's
Imbued with pakitanta nga, Atty. Dwight.
wag na.
With an ending grace.
Yes.
Napaka-blessed natin, no, sa ating university, because we have young minds, young leaders, young and not so young. They all believe in one goal, in one mission, in one vision, and that's what our university and our, Tomasian families din natin. Sabi nga, brand natin yan, Tomasian brand natin. Naku,
Correct.
ano ba
Correct.
yan, Atty. Dwight?
Bilis ang oras. and so it has been a most wonderful and well spent afternoon, of course, especially with you, our Architect Anton. Sabi nga, no, so far but so near because of bridges. And of course, before we end, we kindly give us your message, Architect Anton, to our audience, especially those in Mindanao, who can help build bridges of faith, hope, and love.
Yeah, thank you, Attorney Dwight. First of all, let me thank you, Dr. Vanji, Attorney Dwight, for having me here, for your invitation to be your guest in the 12th episode of Bridges. Ito po yung tulay nyo na napakatibay, hindi po natitiban ko kahit anong lindol, kahit anong bagyo po. And I commend you to all your activities and efforts po. Ang USC SOC Sergeant po, Tomasino SOC Sergeant, are very much willing to support USC Gensan in all its activities in our simple and humble way, whatever we can. Yun nga po nasabi ko with our plans and program, isa po doon is to support USC General Santos. So we encourage the Tomasians in our region to actively participate and get involved in our various activities of the chapter. So marami pa po kaming mga members na hindi pa po masyadong active. So yun po yung in-envision namin. And I'm also would like to thank the present officers and board of directors na induct po ng last month for their participation, so able participation in our events and our activities on USC Gensan. So thank you. I would like to thank them for their continued support and also for their trust and confidence in my leadership. So with that, I thank you, Attorney Dwight and Dr. Vanji. Thank you po for this wonderful time, for a fruitful discussion po. So ang bati po namin sa Gensan is magandang Gensan. So
And so thank you very much, Architect Anton. You, of course, made us realize a lot of things, but most of all is, of course, the Tomasian commitment, no, of the 3 C's and applying it in our daily lives, especially now that you have a big challenge there, the coming of the UST Gensan, putting up the school there, and reaching out and making sure that the Tomasian education reaches that part of the world, hindi not part of the Philippines lang, that part of the world in which the children there can enjoy Tomasian education. Sabi mo nga kanina, one of the big 4 always. And if they desire to have that kind of education, hindi na sila kailangang lalayo. Yung iniisip nila Architect Anton noon na malayo and they have to make a sacrifice, medyo yun na bridge. No? There's a bridge that connects it now, and we're very glad that the Tomasian alumni community is also very active in bridging that that education gap, no? Para hindi na sila kailangang lumayo sa kanilang kinaroroonan. And of course, also to attract other international students coming from that region. So, napakaganda ng ating talakayan at kwentuhan, and it was very engaging, enlightening, and of course, inspiring to learn what is happening to our alumni and of course, the newly minted UST Gensan. Doc Vanji, para tayo nanggaling na rin sa Gensan this afternoon.
Yes. Oo
We
nga.
did learn a lot.
Yeah, with the cuentos, the discussions, and the pictures.
Yes, and of course, our alma mater stepping out of España and building structures of excellence in other parts of the country and the world. Yun na nga sa Gensan. So, para pa rin tayo nakarating and we are so blessed to hear it from our fellow Tomasian. Of course, very proud of our very own architect Anton, and of course, the other Tomasians, Tomasian alumni in Region 12. So proud of you, Architect Anton, and all the leaders and members of Tomasinong Sox Sargent. Maraming salamat sa inyong lahat, not only from us, fellow alumni, but of course, from the Dominican Fathers and our alma mater.
Yes, another important, interesting discussion in our episode this afternoon. Maraming salamat po, Architect Antonio Villanueva. We will pray that you'll have more blessings so all your dreams will come true. Allow me to use the word that you mentioned earlier, isang tulay. Tulay na magdudugtong ng ating mga pangarap. Yan, pangarap tungo sa pag-unlad ng mga edukasyon at kamalayan ng bawat isang Pilipino. Nakakatuwa, ano? We love our country so much. We love our university so much. And we hope for the best for everyone. So we'd like to thank, of course, our sponsors. Again, once more, Tomasinong Sox Sargent, maraming salamat po sa inyong mga patuloy na makaganapan. To the UST Alumni Association Incorporated, thank you for this special episode on bridges. So by the way, let's not forget our announcement for our forthcoming event this May 28, ang ating pong Santa Cruzan 2024. Kasama na po dyan ang ating Flores de Mayo. So, niremind po natin lahat ang ating mga alumni association na magpadala na ng mga reyna nila at ng ating mabuhay ng ating mga pangarap sa ating 2024 Santa Cruzan. Everybody po is invited to attend. Mangyayari po dito sa ating Santissimo Rosario Chapel. Ayan. So,
Yes.
before we end the show, we'd like to thank for all our alumni, our students and friends who have faithfully watched, shared, and liked our Bridges episode. We share with you the blessings of Bridges and do continue to stay with us. Like and share our show and subscribe to our UST Tomasian Alumni Community YouTube channel and Facebook page. The past episodes of Bridges can be watched in our YouTube channel. Thank you for joining us today in particular.
Yes, and of course, thank you to Doc Vanji for hosting this episode with me again. Of course, lagi naman tayo magkasama, but today was very special. We went all the way to Mindanao, particularly Gensan, looking at the UST Sox, no? Our fellow alumni
Yes.
doon, working very hard, and of course, talking about UST Gensan. So I think enrollment, admissions are now open, and we're very excited to welcome you all to become Tomasians by entering the UST Gensan. And talking about our Santa Cruzan, the Flores de Mayo and Santa Cruzan, it's happening on May 28th.
Yes.
Tama yung sabi mo, no? Yung alumni associations natin, all the Tomasian alumni are welcome to join us. Halina kayo maging reyna, no? And in keeping with this tradition of ours, di ba, Doc Vanji?
Yes.
And talking about that tradition, we're already on our nth year, no? Lagi natin ginagawa ito. Hopefully, year after year, we'll be able to stage the Santa Cruzan and of course the Flores de Mayo. And we are supported continually, of course, by all the member alumni associations, including UST Sox, no? All the way from Sox Sargent. Sabi nga kanina ni Architect Anton, no? One of the things they're excited about is sending their own reyna.
Yes.
Yung kanila is Reyna Mora
Basically from Mindanao.
from Mindanao. At genuine na
Yes.
genuine yan.
Yes, okay.
And Doc Banji also talking about next Tuesday, alam niyo naman, coming up is Mother's Day. And
Oh,
I think we're gearing up to have a very good episode next Tuesday
yes.
involving our mothers. So happy Mother's Day, Doc Banji, in advance, and
Yes,
all
thank you.
our
And
compassion.
to all the mothers of the
Yes,
earth.
compassion mothers, no? And we'd like to see you back next Tuesday. So do watch Bridges again, no? For another exciting episode. As you know, every Tuesday po tayo at 5 p.m. And be with us at Bridges and let us build together bridges of faith,
Faith,
bridges of hope,
of
and
hope, and
bridges
bridges
of
of
love.
love.
Ito, well, let us stay cool. Alam natin na Doc
Oo,
Benji,
mainit ngayon.
napakainit. Yes. And stay cool despite the heat and stay hydrated as well. God bless us all. Mabuhay. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Again, advance happy Mother's Day to all. The mothers, especially the Tomasian mothers. Maraming
Thank you
salamat.
po. Maraming salamat.
And thank you for joining us today.
Bye.